So they've come to me. I would say that I was not really actually, there was other man that was more active than me. They've come to me, I'm going to Glen Parva. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm not going no Glen Parva. You get me? They've taken man to the block. You get me? For refusing to go to, so I got 5-day CC. So within my 5-day CC now, the gov, first day, the gov's come, do you have any applications? I said, no, he didn't even say applications. He said, do you want a shower, phone call, or do you want to get a letter or whatever bullshit they used to ask? I said, yeah, shower, phone call. Second day comes, the next gov goes, have you got any applications? Now, applications for me is writing something in it, right? So I've said to the gov, no, I don't have no applications. So he's cut. So like 20 seconds after he's cut, I've just clocked that, raw. You didn't even ask me if I want a shower or phone call. I'm like, yo, Gov, yo, I've pressed my bell now. Why go out and shower, phone call? You've denied all applications. I said, are you licked? Like, I want a shower and I'm now telling you that I want a shower and phone call, isn't it? Like, I didn't know that applications is a shower and a phone call is an application. He slapped the flap on me now. I'm thinking, what is this guy thinking? I've pressed the bell again. He's like, he's come, closed the flap. Pressed it again. I said, yo, pussy. Started banging the door. And he goes, bang it again. You get me? I've banged it. They've just turned the alarms on. They've just dashed in on me. 3 white bald man. They've just, he's come into the cell. He's gone, put your hands down. My hands weren't even up.
Yeah. Mind games.
My hands weren't even up. My man spared me. He spared me. He's gripped me. Now.
Why weren't your hands up? You knew you pressed the bell again.
No, because I'm not expecting him to move like that. I wasn't expecting him to move like that. Like, that's a Cat A jail. They move a bit different. Remember, when you're coming from these other jails, they're not moving like that. So my man's gripped me now. He's got my head here. This is my head, and this is his knee, and this is the back of my neck. And he's like, "No way you are. This is the seg."
Yeah.
And they're moving to my knee, just giving me ribs. Bare white man. They've gripped me now. They've put me in the hole. Now the hole ain't got nothing in there. It's just like a concrete. It's just concrete. They've dashed man in there. They've ripped my clothes off.
Why for that?
They've ripped my clothes off.
Why for that?
What did you cut it with a scissor thing?
I can't remember how they were dealing with me so wrong. I couldn't even believe it. The guy was like, all I could just remember is, no way you are. This is the seg. Boom.
I've listened to the whole thing to hear, how was that racist?
Wait. Remember, I did not do nothing wrong. I've not done nothing
You've
wrong.
definitely done something wrong.
What did I do wrong?
You know what you done, but
I never done nothing wrong.
Get to the race. You've done something wrong.
There was a miscommunication. No, yes, 100%. There was a miscommunication between me and the officer. You've told me about applications. How can you call a shower and a phone call application? You can't call that an application. That's confusing. If the day before you've told me that, do you want a shower or phone call? And I've said, yeah.
Was it the same officer?
Nah, it weren't.
Right.
It weren't, but
you
still,
know what it is?
They should all go by the same protocol, innit?
It is a trick question, yeah, but that is application in the sense.
And that's how you have to learn.
When you
But anyway, for me, that was, because let me tell you how it was racist now. So boom, they've gripped, they've literally, obviously they ripped off my clothes. They've put like a cardigan on me. There's like 10 of them on me, so they're all coming, pause, off of me, one by one. So it's like, by the time it gets to 1, you're so weak. By the time everyone evacuates from you, boom, they just left man in the cell naked.
Rob, wait for that, but
Big up Forever Tapped. I'm just seeing this thing now.
Yeah.
They left man and they dealt with man wrong. And then when the governors come now and I'm asking the black man, tell them what happened. The black man's just silent. He's not even saying nothing. I'm like, bro, you saw what they're lying. Like
another gov.
Another gov.
Another gov.
Tried to throw him under the bus.
So
he weren't there when you said pussy.
Probably the Nigerian man was there.
Yeah, but you said, what did I do wrong? Then look back to when it got bumped up. You know what you said. Pussy, yeah, you didn't say that on the wing to someone else. That's the bump up there. That's what you done wrong.
No, I didn't do nothing wrong.
So can you just walk around the ring calling people pussy?
Bro, it is what it is. But like, you can't now physically just decide to grip, man. Especially when you're someone in authority that's supposed to be looking after, man.
They had to teach him about the seg.
It's supposed to be looking after, man, not move, not even trying to. Do you understand? So anyway, mind games. They've put man in suicide cell now. They're dealing with me wrong.
Tell the truth. Was you screaming suicide?
No, of course not. Of course not. They just
hunger striking.
They were dealing with me wrong. They're giving me cardboard. I'm in a cell with a cardboard.
Shit it up.
A cardboard.
Shit it up the cell.
Desk, cardboard, plastic chair, all these little bits.
Mental. That sounds mental.
I'm in there and I'm just. I think that I've never ever turned to a higher power quicker than that time there. But I was under pressure.
But just being in the room. What was
they're
mental?
dealing with my mentally. How you got me in a suicide cell, making me feel like I'm suicidal? I'm not suicidal. Do you understand? Like even the fact that they even ripped the clothes off from me and all that actually affected me.
Yeah, no, that's affected my
still.
But ain't you ever been in beef and your top's ripped before?
But they're tearing down to the bone, dog.
It's not the same because they've done the same thing to me.
You get me?
They've done it to me.
Everything.
Like I've been rushed in the black.
You might. I don't know. I don't know.
Black screws as well. So I'm thinking, how is it racist? You're going mad. You know where you are. It's the seg. The seg's not normal population.
Nah,
it's
but
here
when you got these henny white man, that's got you, and they're telling you know where you are to sit, and they're just they're ribbing you. They're actually trying to hurt you.
But before,
they're trying to hurt you, and you've not done nothing.
Pussy.
You've not done nothing to warrant that.
Yeah, but because it was always the same size. He was the same size before he called you a pussy. That's like me looking at Donny and I'm saying bare stuff. When he goes mad, I'm talking about how big he was that size before you was chatting shit. Like you can't blame.
So what if he was in that position? What would you do?
I've been in that position.
Exactly. So what did you do?
You have to learn that your mouth is the reason for the consequences. Like you know what I mean? Because you was on normal population, then you become unruly, and then you go to.
I wasn't unruly. I wasn't even unruly. They've just separated the man. They're just trying to separate. Put man here. Put man there.
I understand that one day because your government has become stronger than their government, but they fear that. I know about that one, but there's too many of them and them. How yous are moving around the table tennis thing. They know. I think a fight happened and they couldn't stop it. Like they couldn't even get into it when they clocked. Oh, yous have got more strength than us. Remember, everyone's training. You have to separate that. So that's not racism when they have to break that down. That's just maintaining control.